Hey guys, my name is Kendra and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am brand new to YouTube and I'm super excited to be doing this with you guys. For my very first YouTube in 2018, which is crazy to say. I feel like these years go by faster and faster like the older I get. But for my first YouTube channel, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my top 5 New Year's resolutions. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet because, to be honest, I'm not that sure about how to edit. So I might just end up having to post the whole video. But anyway, let's jump right in and here we go. My first New Year's resolution is to start a YouTube channel, which so far so good. I have wanted to do YouTube for probably 2 or 3 years now, and I just had never had the courage to do it. I wasn't really sure what I would talk about, what I would say, what I would do, if anybody would even want to listen to it. But for this year, I said, you know what, I'm going to just jump into it, and if people like it, great, and if they don't, that's okay too. So far, so good. I've started one and hopefully I can keep it up throughout the year. My second New Year's resolution is to just get healthier, mentally, spiritually, and physically. These past 2 years have been some of the roughest years of my life. As far as mentally goes, I do have anxiety, generalized anxiety, panic disorder, OCD, and depression. So I just feel that I would really like to kind of get a hold of that as a whole, and just really kind of control that. As far as physically, I used to work out all the time and I really enjoyed it. I just felt better. I felt like I looked better. And I don't necessarily want to lose a lot of weight, but I would just like to tone up a little bit more, and kind of turn some of my fat more into muscle, and I just think that that would help my confidence a lot as well. And then as far as spiritually, I am a Christian, so like I said, these past 2 years have been very hard. I've been battling a lot of mentality type things, and I feel like a lot of the times if you're not mentally in a good place, then that kind of converts over to how you are spiritually. So for 2018, I would just like to, sorry, my hair is getting on my nerves. 2018, I would just like to get closer to God and develop a better relationship with Him. And sorry if I keep looking down. I wrote these down. I just think that that helps whenever you have a goal in general, just to kind of write them down. It kind of keeps you a little bit more on page and holds you a little bit more accountable for them. But number 3 is to volunteer more often. I had volunteered back in like high school and stuff like that, and I really did enjoy it. But I just kind of fell off and didn't do it as much. And I really hate that. And I just hate feeling like maybe I'm not making such a big difference, which honestly is a big reason why I did start a YouTube channel, because I do want to talk about some mental health issues and stuff like that that I feel like get swept under the rug. We'll get more into that later and exactly why I started a YouTube and go a little bit more in depth with that. But I would like to volunteer more. I volunteered before at like nursing homes, some elementary schools. I've done food kitchens a few times and I really enjoyed it. I don't know why I ever, never kept up with that. I think, as human beings, sometimes we can get very selfish and caught up with our own lives that we just forget how blessed we are and how fulfilling it is to help others. So that's a big goal for me in 2018, is just to volunteer more and just help others. Number 4 is to grow as an actress. I do theater. I've been doing theater. I started when I was about 3rd or 4th grade or somewhere around like that, and then didn't do it for a while, and then a few in high school, and then throughout college I just didn't do any. And then after college, I had all this free time on my hands, and I was just thinking, what makes me happy as a person? And it was always been acting. I've always loved to act, just make people laugh. I'm very goofy, I'm very outgoing. So I got back into it, and I pretty much do it all year round now, and I love it. It's not like my job or anything like that, but I do absolutely love doing it. It's just so fulfilling. I can't even explain the feeling you get when you're doing a show. But right now I'm doing Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and I am playing Maggie, and I'm just so excited for this role. She is one of the leads, and I am just doing my best to connect with her, and I feel like we are very similar but very different all at the same time. So I'm just excited to see where this role is going to take me, and I have some other auditions that I'm wanting to do. So I think just kind of growing as an actress and getting better and just throwing myself in there a little bit more is a good goal for me in 2018, because from what I hear around, there's some awesome auditions that are about to come up that I'm really excited for. And then last but not least, my fifth one is to get rid of clutter. I am a borderline hoarder. I keep everything. It's very hard for me to throw things away. Even when I was little, like you can see my big stuffed bear here in the background, but even when I was little, I had like 70 stuffed animals that I kept, and they all had names and they all had birthdays, and they would just stay in like the corner of my bed, and I just loved them so much. But I keep schoolwork, I keep papers, I just keep all these like things that I should have thrown away forever ago. I just never have. But I do want to kind of clean up a little bit of the clutter. I think it kind of stresses me out and kind of takes a hold of me too often. So I think that if I get rid of some of the clutter, I'll just feel like I can finally breathe a little bit. And I'm a book hoarder too. Like, I love reading, and so I just keep so many books, and I'm always like, oh, I need another bookshelf, I need another bookshelf. And I don't think I'm going to throw away my books because I love them, but as far as like maybe just some papers and just things that I don't necessarily need, I will be getting rid of that. Makeup too. I'm a big makeup hoarder that I don't even use half of it at all. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I did okay for my first YouTube video, and I hope that all the comments are positive. I'm not really planning on getting a whole lot, but I hope that everything's really positive. I'd like to keep my page positive if possible. And if you guys like this video, then just give it a thumbs up, and leave in the comments below your New Year's resolutions and maybe how you're planning on achieving them, and then also some suggestions about what you would like to see in some videos to come, and I'll be happy to do them because I'm going to try to keep this up. Like I said, I've wanted to do it for a while, and I'm really excited to share my life and my input and all that with you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. I hope you guys had an amazing new year, and I will see you soon. Bye!